Intellectual Property and Technology Transfer. I'm Nancy Rashid, one of the Intellectual Property Officers at Innovation Access here at UC Davis. We have 6 topics. This is the first one. What are the types of intellectual property? First, what is intellectual property? Intangible personal property, which is a product of the intellect. There are 4 types: copyright, trademark, trade secret, and patents, which provide the right to make, use, or sell. First, let's talk about copyright. There are many things that are available for copyright protection. Literary, musical, and dramatic works, pantomimes and choreographic works, pictorial, graphic, and sculptural works, including the egghead sculptures here on campus, motion pictures and other audiovisual works, those movies that you download from the internet, sound recordings, and architectural works, including the design for that house you plan to build. There are 5 rights under copyright protection: the right to reproduce, prepare derivatives, distribute, perform, and display. Now, the right to reproduce and the right to distribute in particular, although all of them to some extent, have been affected by the digital age. So copyright law is being addressed and updated now to keep up with technology. In the past, the right to reproduce something was simply a photocopy, but now we're talking about digital copies, files that are copied and shared. The right to distribute, same thing. Files that are moved from computer to computer, not just handing out some flyer on the street. What is a trademark? It is a name or other symbol used to identify or distinguish a particular good produced by a manufacturer or distributed by a particular dealer. It's the letters and words, the logos, the pictures, the colors, the shape of the bottle, the slogan on the packaging. It could be a sound like the Intel Pentium processor Bing that was on commercials years ago. McDonald's, I'm loving it. There are colors, like there is a specific blue and gold shade that are approved for use on official UC Davis merchandise, as well as specific fonts. It must be used in commerce and it must be distinctive in order to have trademark protection. What's a trade secret? Can't tell you. Okay, so it is a financial, business, scientific, technical, economic, or engineering aspect of information, whether tangible or intangible. And legally, you have protection for a trade secret if you follow some certain steps. The owner must take reasonable measures to keep it secret, like, for example, having a special process or recipe only known to a select few in your company. And the information needs to derive independent economic value by not being generally known to the public. If it's lunchtime and you're having a Coke and Kentucky Fried Chicken, those items are protected by trade secret. Now at the university, we disseminate results. We share information, we educate the public and students. We don't deal in trade secrets. Now for the main course. What is a patent? Well, a patent lasts for 20 years of protection. But it's not the right to practice. It is actually the right to exclude others from making, using, or selling, or importing the claimed invention without permission of the patent owner. So, like I said, it's not the right to practice. Company A holds a patent to a chocolate chip cookie, let's say. Back to the food example, our favorite topic, other than patents, of course. So the invention is a cookie plus chocolate chips. Company B invents an improvement that involves adding raisins. So now we have a patent for a cookie plus chocolate chips plus raisins. But Company B does not have a right to make chocolate chip cookies, nor do they have the right to make a chocolate chip cookie with raisins. The only thing their patent entitles them to is the right to prevent others, including Company A, from making, using, or selling chocolate chip cookies with raisins in them. Thank you.